I've got a smile on my face because of what's waiting for me outside these walls. So for me, I win either way.
I feel like if I give you my vote, it's a betrayal to Danielle. And if I don't give you one, it's a betrayal to you.
Look, it's clear you guys are trying to establish a relationship. You know, you're trying to build something. You feel like you didn't come in with anything, and I think you are finally starting to feel strength in numbers, and then you're starting to feel like you have someone to like talk to and fall back on and that sort of thing, and that's, and you know, tell jokes with, and that's fine, and that gives you confidence in this game. You know, a decision was made to come after us, and what can you do at this point? I know you're torn. I know Danielle wants me out of this game because of James. Is it crisp? Are they? What do they look like? Are they black?
No.
Are they brown?
Yeah, light brown.
Light brown?
Yeah.
Can you wait another 20 minutes?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Danielle probably has some sort of elaborate plan to break up season 6, and then eventually James is going to float and then help you guys. And
sure.
I know.
I'm so sorry. I know. It had to be done, Kaysar. You guys would have controlled the whole house and votes. And just been able to pick who you wanted to stay and who you wanted to go. And we would have been totally outnumbered. I mean, we were trying to get, you know, I was fighting for HOH every single week.
But I was hoping it wasn't going to be an us versus you, that there was going to be a we thing.
I know, but I never felt like I was part of the we.
Naturally, because everybody had that perception from the moment we walked into this house. We didn't think it was going to be us 3. I honestly thought or us 4. I thought it was going to be 3 of us. One of us was going to get knocked out, left with 2, and then we were going to reform an alliance.
Right.
And I didn't think we were going to win the first 4.
Right.
But it was like critical, because we knew that the second that we didn't win, it was be like, who should we take out? Well, let's take out the people that have the most numbers. It was it's about survival. And so then it became like we made out to be this huge Goliath. And at that point, what do? We're damned, damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Right. I know. It's actually a detriment and an advantage that you guys came in as 4 of you. You know, it's an advantage because you have strength in numbers, but it's a disadvantage because you're a huge target. I mean, it's, it's just, it is what it is.
So you have to play your cards accordingly. You have to play it the way we did. I mean, people don't understand because if you come in as a one person, you just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't, I was not opposed to any of your nominations or evictions.
Well, you were obviously opposed to you going up on the block.
Absolutely. That was the one that I was like, okay, wake up call. They're going to put us up as pawns, and
I would have been it's because it was done, without my knowledge. I was always up there, like, lobbying for you. I was like,
right.
no.
I understand that, but I think that also lobbying for me puts, someone like Janelle in a very precarious position because she doesn't,
But we all have our favorites, though.
Right. I understand that. And I don't think that people are very happy when someone has it's threatening. You have to admit. Do you know what I mean?
But I don't think it was threatening in that sense.
It's threatening to the alliance.
Not necessarily, because it was just kind of like, we try to keep things as transparent, as neutral as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because things can get real sticky real fast in this game.
Mm-hmm.
We were cool up till week 3. All of a sudden, one move, and all of a sudden, like, we're targeted. Because I've heard, like, literally, like, 3 or 4 different variations of why. One was numbers. I'm like, okay. So that means there was nothing we could have done to basically get out of this. That we were always targeted.
Right.
Other was like, oh, well, the whole Diane thing, but, like, no one said Diane was a part of an alliance or anything. No one's even said, hey, look, we're an alliance. If you attack Diane, you're attacking us. It was never clearly stated. Mm-hmm. So what's that all about?
That's not my argument at all. I told you before, I was fine with your nominations.
It's like, it's our HOH. We really did our best to, I'm like we're protecting this set of people. We made it very clear. I think, and everyone else is pretty much fair game. We're HOH. And we're kind of gonna throw it out there and say, what do you guys think? Mm-hmm. What do you feel about this? But I've heard several excuses, which I don't understand. But whatever. In the end, I'm up on the block. I'm on my way out. Got a shaved head, no food, and a crappy bed. And someone else took all the prizes and money. So
I know. Yeah, we got screwed on that last veto competition, huh?
Yeah. Should have played. At least I would have walked away with something. Be like, oh, at least I got a TV, or at least I got
$5,000.
Yeah. All I got was a slap in the face and the swift boot in the ass. It didn't even come up with a catchy phrase this time around. Damn.
No fate sealing for you.
No, none of that. Oh well. So, just look at, all around, I look at it, with the nullified vote, Danielle wanted me out, Marcella's campaigning to get me out, you obviously, like, pretty loyal to, a group, and you've, whether it be, formally or informally, aligned yourself with a group of people at this point in time. You know what the HOH wants, so you'll probably vote that way. Doesn't look good. So, sort of, what can I do but accept it? And I'm sure, this just gets, a lot of things, just like, the whole, like, giving, just a lot of things get to me. Even like the giving the 1 week slot pass. I know he didn't want to give it to him.
But he did.
Because Danielle went and told him to.
Mm-hmm.
And he, even after, during the veto competition, it's like, it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's like when you give charity, when you're trying to help someone, don't like smear it all over their face.